So welcome back.
Welcome back.
So now we're going to master the next most important thing.
Getting into orbit?
Getting into orbit, at least a little, which involves kind of doing some maneuvering in space, not just going straight up.
I like the maneuvers.
So we're going to adjust our spacecraft a little bit.
Yep, adjusting terminal velocity to match the approaching incoming bandwidth.
He is so smart, guys.
I know.
All right, so go ahead and select the solid rocket booster and hit delete. The one on our spacecraft.
We don't want that.
Nope, hit delete. And go to the fuel tanks section.
Fun fact.
It was just above, it's the second to the highest.
Oh, if you want to delete something in Kerbal Space Program, you click on it and hit delete.
So here, no.
Oh, what?
Yeah, no.
What?
Click on fuel tanks again.
Yeah?
Okay. And stay there. So near the middle of this are... Here, let me just try and find them.
I could have just searched
Yeah. So these fuel tanks, go ahead and select... all right. Look up something. Do a search for ablator.
Ablator?
Ablator. ABL. Yeah. So find one of these that's 1.25 millimeters, I think. Yeah.
Heat shield?
Meters. Yeah, heat shield.
Why did you say ablator when it's a heat shield?
I mean, it came up when you said ablator.
Yeah, that it did.
It is an ablator. And go ahead and attach that to your bottom. Yep.
That's where heat shield goes?
Yep. Because that's where we're going to point our butt when re-entering the atmosphere.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Yep. Yeah.
Makes sense.
How about that? Now look up something called a sepatron. Or is it called a sepatron? Go type in SCP. Yes. So near the bottom here, look for one of those.
Sepatron 1?
Nope. That's a rocket. We're looking for like a little separator mechanism. Up.
Decoupler?
Yes, decoupler. Thank
Stack
you.
separator?
That's the word. So there's should be go up one. That.
That.
Yep.
That's what we want.
Clicky clicky.
Yeah.
And then put it underneath your ablator.
Yeah. Everybody take notes. This is how you get to the moon.
Yep. It's gonna happen. All right. So now go back to your fuel tanks.
The decoupler will remove this part from that part.
Yes.
It'll do the decoupler.
Yeah. It decouples the craft.
Gotcha.
All right. So go back to your fuel tanks.
Yes.
And click on the up one, down one. There you go. That guy.
The T400?
Yeah, of course. The
Terminator.
Easily remembered. You have to just click on it to... There you go. And then you click on it again.
There we go.
All right, now go to the Engines tab.
Okay. We're moving right along here.
Yep, I want to. And select... near the middle there.
The crappier engine?
No. The CRRAPI.
It's a crappier engine.
It is.
All right, sorry.
So near the top there in the middle, I think is that a poodle engine? Liquid fuel engine, spark. Click on that. Let's see how big it is. It's really tiny.
It's tiny.
So let's not do that one. Hit delete.
Yeah, we want a bigger.
If you hit delete, it'll just get rid of that thing. That's
okay.
There you go. So near the middle there's an engine called the poodle. Or maybe it's terrier. Hang on, let me borrow the mouse again. Too much fumbling around.
The
terrier.
The expert has taken
So
control
go
of my
ahead and
mouse.
attach that to the bottom of our aircraft.
There we go.
So that's a relatively wimpy engine, but which is fine. And now go ahead and get another one of those sepatrons, or what are they called? Just a stack separator? Was that what they were called?
Yeah.
Yep, go ahead and get another one of those.
It was this one, right?
Yep. And get a solid... yeah, sure, a solid rocket booster.
Thumper?
No, let's get this... You know what? No, let's not do a solid rocket booster. Go back to your fuel tanks. It's just too hard to control.
Okay.
And the same version of that tank you had, the TL whatever, but instead of 400, there's a bigger one that's 800. So go to the right. There you go. Grab that guy.
What? But this one looks smaller. Oh, it's much bigger.
Yeah, it's bigger.
It's much bigger.
If you use the scroll wheel, yeah.
There we go.
All right, now go back to your engines.
Figuring it out here.
And instead of that terrier, which is near the middle bottom there, there's a couple of things to note here when you're looking at these engines. So one of them is the max thrust, and that's really the only one. There's some other stuff there like can it vector? Vectoring means that the engine itself can tilt, so that way it can help adjust your trajectory.
Sure.
The propellant it uses, so the fuel tanks typically have liquid fuel and oxidizer since there's no oxygen in space. So go down one.
Going down one.
Yep.
The swivel.
So the swivel, as you can imagine, has vectoring. Max thrust is at 167. So go to the left one.
Oh.
No, go ahead and pick that one. Just attach it, and I'll show you something.
Okay.
So, notice the staging in the top right.
Top right.
All those weird numbers there.
Yeah, these things.
Yep. So what
The
we're looking
redux.
for is the thrust to weight ratio. So
Right here.
anything above 1, it's 2 to the right.
2 to the right.
Yeah, TWR.
Oh, sure.
So anything above 1.0 means it should be able to lift itself in atmosphere.
Okay.
Anything under it means it can't. So that you notice that bigger stage is only really effective once we're in space. But this lower stage looks like it has enough to probably get us off the ground.
Sure.
So we need one more thing before we can go up, and that's fins.
Fins?
Yeah, like tail fins. So there should be like, just type in tail. Maybe tail.
Winglet?
No, up one. There you go. Delta Deluxe winglet.
All right.
Click on that. Now wait, before you attach it, hit the X button.
X button.
So in the bottom left, you notice that it changed. Yeah.
Oh.
So
See
guess,
that? Down
guess
the
what
bottom
that's
left?
doing? Yeah. It will put that many on in exact symmetry. So we want at least 3 in
I see.
symmetry.
So we want that.
No, at least 3.
1, 2.
There you go.
This.
Yes, that would be 3 fins in symmetry.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yes. So go ahead and put that knot on the engine.
Right here?
No.
Mm.
As low as you possibly can.
You can tell I do this for a living, right?
Yeah.
So right about there, huh?
Yeah. I would. Yeah, that's fine.
What do you think?
Sure.
All right.
It's symmetrical, so.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Hit save again.
Looks like we got a good rocket.
We have a rocket.
All right.
I did not say good. Go ahead and hit launch.
I'm gonna hit launch. We're gonna launch this bad boy to the moon.
To the moon.
Yeah.
Now, what I didn't
Eventually.
check is the staging. I didn't check to make sure that our staging was appropriate. So we'll
Well.
double check that before we take off.
Yeah. You go through pre-flight checks.
Yeah. So, in the left there, I want you to, in stage number 2,
Yeah.
I want you to drag that down one stage.
Like
And
that.
We'll get rid of that stage, yes. So now when we separate our lower stage, it will ignite the engine at the same time it separates.
Sure.
All right. So now,
I feel like we need to do that.
so W, A, S, and D, adjust your, up, down, left, and right according
Oh my
to that
god, I have to
handball.
control it?
Yep, you will have to control it now.
Holy crap.
So Q and E rotate you along the axis. You see how it's trying to turn there?
Jesus, yeah.
Yep. So we're going to try and keep this as simple as possible.
Good.
So I'm going to give you some instructions.
Only W.
Yeah. Actually, it's going to be only D.
Okay.
So what's going to happen is we're going to go up.
Yeah.
And as we go up, we're going to go up until about, I think, like 4,000, 5,000 feet.
Sure.
And then you're going to tap D, just gently get a feel for how quickly it's moving.
Tap, tap, tap.
Yep, until you start pointing at the 90-degree mark to the right, because you'll be moving that ball to the right.
So I want the 90 to go at the where
You're
the
going
zero
to
is.
be pointing at the 90. Yes, exactly.
Nailed it.
And then once you're there, you'll stay there until about 40,000, and then we'll tip even more.
Okay.
So let's just give it a try.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to hit space now.
Yep.
Here we go.
Oh, throttle up. And don't forget to hit R and T.
Uh-oh. Oh, R, T.
Yeah, how do you
Oh
throttle
my god.
up?
Oh my god, there we go.
There you go.
Ooh. Nailed it.
All right, so just keep going up until about 3,000, 4,000, and then start the tip over.
3,000 meters?
Yep.
Sure. So we're currently at 100,
Yeah.
and everything's looking good so far.
Currently at 1,000.
What?
That's
It
1,000.
says surface, 100.
That's our speed.
Oh,
Meters per second.
right. And our altitude is up here. So when I hit
Our altitude's
3,000?
in the middle.
So when I hit 3,000?
Yeah.
What?
Go ahead and
So
start turning to
now?
the right. Yep. There you go.
Oh, I gotta hold it down?
You gotta just kind of get a feel for it.
Get a finagle?
Keep on pointing.
Okay.
Get it pointing towards 90.
I mean, isn't it at 90?
No, the
Where?
center of it needs to be at 90.
The center. Okay, got you.
You see, like where the 90-degree line?
Yeah,
is
yeah.
along?
So it's moving there.
Yep, it's moving there. Move it quicker. Is that as hard held down as you can go?
Can't push D down any harder.
Hit spacebar. You're out of your stage.
Oh, and
I think
I was holding down D while I did that.
Go ahead, turn the other way. There you go.
Oh my god.
All right.
Here we go.
Point at 90.
Point it at 90.
Yep.
Whew. Nailed it.
No, yeah,
First try.
Flawless. Absolutely nothing wrong.
Okay.
Whew. Yeah.
That was good. Okay, there's the moon.
Yeah, you're heading in the right direction. If this was a speed run, you'd be on it.
I'd be there, right? Already.
Yeah, you would be. There is a very small chance you'll make it to orbit after that fiasco. Very small chance.
How do you...
All right, so your apoapsis is almost at 70. So you see in the top left,
Yeah.
you see that number that's at like 53,
Yeah.
54. Once that's at 70, I want you to hit X.
Oh,
so just
the circle thing moves.
Just keep it's okay. Just keep staying in this direction
once it's
until
at 70,
it
I'm
says
gonna
70.
hit X. What is that? What's that gonna do?
X turns off your engine.
8, 9. Oh,
All right, now hit M.
M.
All right, now you're back at the map.
Okay.
So if you hold down right click like I am,
Yep.
you can kind of scroll around. You want to go ahead and click on this little thing that says AP. That's like your apoapsis. So
Okay.
left click on that.
Left click.
Add maneuver.
Add maneuver.
So this is adding a maneuver. So go ahead, and you have to be quick now.
Oh, okay.
On the right side,
Yes.
you'll be making a prograde selection. Drag it out
Do I
slowly.
click it?
Yep. Hold it and drag it.
Hold it. Like.
Yep. And so you see how your orbit trajectory is changing here a bit.
Yeah.
Yep. And keep on going until I say stop.
Ooh.
All right. So I don't know if that's good enough, but hit M again.
M.
Click somewhere else other than there you go. M.
Okay.
All right. Now in the bottom left, we're gonna go easy mode. Click on in the middle.
Sure.
There's all right. I just gotta show you.
Yeah.
This thing.
Experts
This
taking
thing
control.
says maneuver.
It does.
So it points you in the direction. So we have a minute and 15-second burn for something that starts in 33 seconds. So hit full throttle now. Go full throttle.
Space?
Hold down shift.
Hold down shift.
Yeah, do not hit space. You would lose your engine.
Oh.
So there is because that took so long, there is almost impossibility that we're gonna enter an orbit. But we're gonna try and just see how far we can get.
So you got to be quick on this. So that didn't pause when I went to the map.
No, when you went to the map, you're still moving.
Ooh.
You're still moving in space.
So you gotta be quick.
pretty quick. So what you're doing when you go to the map there is you're making your maneuver at your apoasis. And what that means is it's at your point of your greatest height, which gives you the most efficiency when extending your periaps, which is currently into the Earth. So it's the most efficient point to make your orbit circular.
I see the periaps is going down.
Well, it's
Or
going
up.
actually, yeah.
You know, 'cause
So
it's negative.
Yep. So that's what we want.
That's good.
Yeah, but we're also about to run out of fuel.
Where's the fuel? Oh yeah, I see it. It's on the right there, going down, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
You almost made it to orbit.
Oh.
Almost. So another thing to note too is that 70,000 meters is the point of like minimum orbit altitude. So if you're below that, you will never be able to escape Kerbal. You are still stuck in its atmosphere.
Oh man, we're still stuck on Kerbal.
Yep. So go ahead and escape and go back to the vehicle assembly bay.
Revert flight.
And we will continue this next time on Bash Brothers.
Yep.
Yep. Revert flight. See you guys next time.
See ya.
Hopefully we'll make some progress.